Parshas Chayei Sheni. Having acquired the land, now Avram busies himself with the burial of Sarah, and it's important to remember that the ultimate burial plot that we mentioned is the burial plot for the patriarchs and the matriarchs, the future Avos and Imos, except for Rachel, who for another reason is buried elsewhere. Rashi adds that the field of Ephron, the pasuk says, "Vayakam stay Ephron," that there was an elevation of the field of Ephron, that we take an inanimate object, such as a field, and we hand it over from someone like Ephron to Avram Avinu. We're not just trading commodities, we're not just trading a property and handing it over from one to the other and it's worthless. People sometimes attach nostalgic value to property, to homes, but it's more than that. It's that the actual value, the spiritual value of the land was elevated from the hands of an Ephron, of a Hittite, to the hands of Avram Avinu. Possessions take on prominent role in the hands of tzaddikim as well. They take on more than just physical value. The Maras Machpelah becomes a Makam Kadosh, a place that is holy at this moment, the moment Avram acquires it. Avram is now at an advanced age, but he's blessed with everything. Avram Zakin Bai Be'amim, Hashem Beirach Es Avram Bakol. HaKadosh Baruch Hu blessed Avram with everything. Chazal point out, Rashi says that Bakol means he had a son. Bakol is the gematria, the numerical equivalent of a ben. So Avram had everything, meaning he had a son at this point. If he had a son, he had everything he needed. But this also, Rashi says, is the impetus for the next parsha we're about to read, which is that he now has to find a shidduch for his son. Because he had bakol, because he had a ben, he now had to go and look for a shidduch. There are other mafarshim who point out that actually bakol refers to daughters that he had. He may have had daughters as well, which are not stipulated, but it's not the main approach. Eliezer is the servant of Avram, and he's given a mission. The mission is to go and find a shidduch for Yitzchak, for the next one of the patriarchs. The challenge is, the Chazal point out, that Eliezer himself had a vested interest in not doing so because he had a daughter that he would have preferred marry into the family of Avram Avinu, but he had to put his own wishes, his own desires aside in order to fulfill the mandate of his master, of Avram. This is why he is known as Eliezer Eved Avram, the quintessential servant. A servant is someone who puts the agenda, the personal agenda, on the back burner in order to fulfill the wishes of the person at whose command he functions. And so that's why Eliezer is known as the Eved Avraham, the great servant of Avraham.